What's up, you guys? Newbie Time News here, and just wanted to give you all a special update. We have a lot of stuff to talk about. One in particular subject. I was looking through the internet today, and I noticed something that kind of would pertain to a lot of younger people. A lot of people like towards my age. I am 30 years old, turned 31 this year, and I was thinking of. I was looking through the internet, and I saw where the New York Times had just posted a study. Uh, about colon and rectal cancer on the rise for young adults. Basically, what you could see, you can look at this news report online. It's on NY Times. It should be on top of any kind of news, on the general news. But cancers of the colon and rectum have been declining in older adults in recent decades and have always been considered rare in young people. But scientists are reporting a sharp rise in colorectal cancers in adults as young as their 20s and 30s, an ominous trend. So what is that? That's kind of terrifying if you think about it, because I worry about that shit. I do. I wonder what's causing it. You wonder. So we'll read farther into this and we'll see. The vast majority of colorectal cancers are still found in older people, with nearly 90% of all cases diagnosed in people over 50. But a new study from the American Cancer Society that analyzed cancer incidence by birth year found that colorectal cancer rates, which had dropped steadily for people born between 1890 and 1950, have been increasing for every generation born since 1950. Experts aren't sure why. So there is no reason why. So that's real. That obviously, live your life to the fullest. Don't dwell on things that you can't control. Now, obviously, I wonder if they're going to start doing butthole search a little bit earlier now. Usually it's 50 unless you have a history of it in your family, and then they more than likely want to do it at about 40, maybe earlier. But if this turns out to be true, and if it's a bigger scare, then this might become a thing where a lot more people get it at a younger age. So as we continue to read through this, it says rectal cancers are rising particularly sharply, far faster than cancers in other parts of the large intestine or colon. The American Cancer Society estimates about 13,500 new cases of colon and rectal cancer will be diagnosed in Americans under 50 this year, with more than 95,500 cases of colon cancer and nearly 40,000 cases of rectal cancer in all groups. So I wonder if it has something to do with what we eat. Because we are eating a lot of crazy shit these days. You got a lot of people eating fucking like McDonald's, Burger King, Wendy's, things like that. And you wonder if that has something to do with that. You wonder if that has something to do with it. It might not. I don't know. I mean, obviously, if the scientists can't figure it out, then I'm not going to be able to figure it out either. But it just seems to me like that's probably where I would start looking. It's a lot of these fucking drinks. It's a lot of this stuff that we put into our bodies, and it has to be fucking us up. So let's see. Colorectal cancer rates have declined overall in recent years thanks to widespread use of screening tests like colonoscopies, which can detect that can be removed before cancer develops. These screening tests have not been considered practical for a younger population. And while other less invasive screening tests exist, doctors are hoping improved methods that will be easier to administer will be developed. I'll tell you right now, a colonoscopy is not something that you will enjoy getting. Colonoscopy is painful. I used to work for an insurance agency, and we would obviously that's a part of your preventative services. But fuck that, man. You're talking about getting a rod stuck up your asshole. I'm pretty sure it's like an endoscopy. It's not the same thing as endoscopy, but it is. A colonoscopy is a test that allows your doctor to look at the inner lining of your large intestine, rectum, and colon. He or she uses a thin, flexible tube called a colonoscope to look at the colon. A colonoscopy helps find ulcers, colon polyps, tumors, and areas of inflammation or bleeding. Ooh. So basically, if you want to get a fucking look here, they put you out for the test. But ooh, the test But man, fucking shit is nasty. Oh my God. Oh, you talk about something that's painful as fuck, dude. And I wouldn't want it. But, you know, you got to, I mean, sometimes you have to go through some pain to see, you know, positive, I guess. I do know that, you know, I will be getting a checkup. Fuck, you know, I might do that new thing where you can do a stool sample, and I would recommend this for anyone. I can't remember what the name of it's called. You can do a stool sample. You can take a piece of your stool, put it into this. I think it's called a stool sample colonoscopy. Let me see what it's called. I can't think, but oh, it's called the Cologuard. Basically, what you do with this is if you're 50 or older and at average risk for colon cancer, there's now a non-invasive screening option. Cologuard is an easy-to-use stool DNA test that can be used in the privacy of your own home. Just collect a single sample, then return the kit to our lab via prepaid UPS shipping. Your doctor will contact you with your results soon after. No special preparation, no diet or medication changes, and no time off needed. So basically what you're doing is taking a shit and then getting a sample off that and sending it to them. Now, I know how nasty that fucking sounds to be taking a shit, you know, doing all this shit with it and touching it and putting it fucking in the mailbox and all that. But they know what they're doing, and it's a lot better than getting a fucking rod shoved up your asshole. I know that. So I'll do that when I have to, but I'm really considering doing this this program. Now, I don't know if it only covers 50 and older. So who knows? You know, I wonder about that. I really do. Makes me kind of wonder. But I'm hoping that, you know, with the new advancements in medicine and things like that, I hope that everyone can eventually get the help that they need. So I think that, you know, good medicine is on the rise. I think that everything's going to be okay for the future you know, generations. Now, me personally, I do feel like we've probably already got a cure for AIDS. I just don't think they're going to release it because I think it's only like for the super rich. I don't think that us peasants will be able to afford it, so they don't even put it out. Plus, you got to think about it, man. It's population control. Population control. If you cure cancer and or AIDS or both, then you're going to have a serious population problem, and we're going to end up killing ourselves out. So I don't think that they even, and if they did find a cure for it, it's going to be so fucking expensive you couldn't afford it anyway, and your insurance ain't going to try to cover you. So, you know, I mean, I'm all up for finding steps to fix it, especially breast cancer. You know what I mean? Especially breast cancer. But, I mean, they're going to make it so damn hard for you to ever fucking afford it. So it's like, golly, what do you do? You know, what do you do? But, yeah, I just kind of wanted to get on the airwaves here today and tell y'all about this colonoscopy thing, man, because if it's really starting to get like that, you know, that could be pretty scary. I'll put this I'm going to put this ad in the video so y'all can get a good look at it. That way y'all can read it as well. I do hope that it brought some kind of informative message to you guys. Hope y'all have a great day. And I'll be coming at y'all tonight with some more fucked up news.